Bonjour tout le monde.
Hey Cyrus, how are you? Thank you so much for the tier 1. That is so generous of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are you settling in? Continuing to settle in well, I hope. I hope you're staying safe and warm. Moving things around here. Good evening, Low 1K. Okay. Oh, it's still bad. It's not as bad as it was, though. I'm currently not on ibuprofen. And I can... It whenever I move, I'm very... Ow! I'm very aware of it, and it does twinge every once in a while. Yeah. I should just go take some ibuprofen, but I'm trying to, like, tough it out so I can see how it's improving. There's no real reason to do that, though. I probably should just take some ibuprofen. Yeah, soon. Ow. I mean, there's no point in not being on them if you're, if you're in pain and it's gonna work. But, yes. Weekly announcements. Meh. Okay. Does the store have anything interesting today? Oh, don't breathe deeply. That's a bad idea. Or at least not suddenly. Go slowly. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, there's an arena direct. Okay. Coming up. Alright, so we kind of have a fairies deck. Oh, right. We just have like... Oh, yeah, I remember this one. Lurkin, okay. Right. Yeah. Triple black with a bunch of double blues. can splash the Awakener if we want. Yeah, this was a weird draft. Hello, hello. There's a lot of snow. I mean, it's only 17 degrees out, so that's better than many places. Probably 6, then 3, then 2, then 0, then -3. But there will be sun Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so hopefully that'll clear some of this up because it is high. Gonna get to 28 in Florida. Got it. That's a thing. Yeah, I mean, you can see, it's hard to see, but like the chair is now almost, it's up to the actual base of the, like the seat of the chair here. And then, yeah, you can see a little bit better here. There's some heavy snow there. It's like halfway up my fence. And I mean, it's still going, so you can see that it's actually still snowing as right now. It only stopped briefly, like, since last night. Oh yeah, here's a good one. That's the chair. I was posting online my there were kids sledding. There were kids sledding in my street. And then my trash can and recycle bin. This is before the snow right now. This was earlier today. They have hats. It's great. At some point, I'm going to make a snow angel in my driveway because it's gonna be epic. But I haven't wanted to go out yet. I just wanted to stay nice and inside, warm, and with my tea. And my cat, he's been cuddly because he's like, it's cold, cuddle me. He cuddles when it's not cold too, but he's especially insistent when it's cold. Yeah, I don't know about this deck. Hmm. So if I want to run this, I definitely have to run that. And the drum. Your sister's dog would, yes, give you a dirty look when you open the door. Exactly. Like, I saw there were some good videos of like dogs being like, shan't. I think even if I don't run the Awakener, I probably run the Soarer with the triple black. I could try the pick 2. I've never done it. I really think 8-man is just way better. But I could try it because a lot of people are like, how do you feel about this? Now that's a bigger set and not Spider-Man. I really don't know. I really just think normal draft is better when you get it. I think pick 2 is great for in-store. We can try it, though. I'll think about that other draft while we're doing this. Alright, only 4 players, right. Shimmer Creep Bog Slither over Personify Liminal Hold. Yeah, see, like, what if my opponent, like, they get rares? Like, that's the thing. Alright, we'll take the Eclipsed Elf and the Scarblade. I do think Swat Away is one of the better cards here. There's also a Feed the Flames. Morgan's Eyes. Surly. I mean, I worry, like, that you have to force. I don't know. You should be able to see an open lane, and this looked like it, but I don't know about, like, missing all the green there is... I don't know. Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, and these two? Okay, I think we are in the right lane. I haven't played with this yet. Oh, Sunderflock. God damn it. See, normally what this would do in, like, actual paper is we'd hate the Sunderflock from somebody because we know we're playing in pod. But I think here we just take the Sneakling. Because we're playing League, so it doesn't matter. Ooh, Unbury and the Eulogist or the Changeling. Some good blue there. I do like having one piece of artifact or enchantment removal, and on the body is fine. I think I'm still supposed to, like, take the Eulogist. Nah. What if we don't get one of those flying things? I'm gonna grab this. Gnarlbark, nice. Another Assert and a Eulogist? Okay, hold on. I have to look at my spells. Get lots of less time here, but... Morgan's Eyes, did this thing. We've one Assert already. I think we take this. The other one might wheel. It's possible. It's not necessarily likely, but it's possible. I have to. No! Bugger. Is there any way I can run that? Because the rest of this is kind of butt. I could take a Hex and a Scout, but, like, ugh. 2 pieces of fixing, the wicker maw and the druid, and that's it. Hmm. Kithkin Scout is not awful either because it fetches the land. I'm still gonna take these 2. And we'll see what happens. What? I like Wary Farmer and I like the Scout fine, but Jesus, what am I... Ugh. Hmm. This was weird. These 2 are very good. Especially Springleaf Gem plus Wellguard. Am I supposed to let the black go? Hmm. Weird. Hmm. Double red is a tough splash. Don't think I can get rid of the black entirely. I lose too much. But what if we splash the black? Oh yeah, this thing is it's been keeping me warm today. I have one that's like it's a different one that's less intense. But this one was required. Mm. We lose out a little on the Gathering Stone and Morkan's Eyes synergies. We could cut the Hex, but I would want to keep all 3 of these black spells. Meh. We're gonna pretend that I can somehow make this work. Maybe just one of them. I really want to run both. It's just a hell of a drug, this card. Even if you can't cast spells with it. Still a 6/6 flyer, which is really hard to beat in this format. I think I'm actually cutting the stone in the eyes. We actually only have 4 elves. In the end. Along with 2 shapeshifters. Thank you. Yeah, it makes me happy. I think so. I have several favorite kitties. This one that's knocking over the cup of tea is great. Well, looks like water, actually. And playing in the sink. This one makes me happy too. They all make me happy. Like I said, my cat usually uses this as his bed on my bed. But I stole it. And I gave him a different one. Because he was under the comforter anyway. Let's see. I think, yeah, man, maybe I'm doing something wrong by forcing these, but I think they're probably pretty good here. I'm gonna cut one of the archers. It does flash in for the sower, which is kind of nice, but yeah. Yeah, the double red is gonna be really difficult. I don't know whether the problem is the black removal and like recursion is so important. Like the embrace, the unbury, the blight rot, the elm, and the sower are actually pretty good here. So is the shimmer creep. I really don't want to go more heavily red, but maybe I have to. I could add these 3. Four elves and 2 shapeshifters. Just don't think that's enough to run the stone or Mork in size. We also only have 4 Kithkin and, again, 2 shapeshifters. This thing isn't listing rogues. We do actually have 2 rogues. I thought. Oh no, that was the other deck. That was the other deck. You shoveled so much snow. Oh my god, I know. My brother took an hour to shovel out his wife's car. That was crazy. She works at the hospital, so had to get in. Hmm. I still I'm just trying to figure out whether I can shift. What, Jade Arfer? What are you talking about? You're freaking me out here, because nothing good usually starts with that sentence. Hey, Astros, how you doing? All right. Brr. Shan't, Astrals. I've done the old lady thing and destroyed my neck shoulder thing. Should go get some ibuprofen again. What's Lakota? I mean, other than, I mean, I think I have heard that that is a Native American like tribe. What? Saves your, what is it? I was gonna do ibuprofen, but like, I'm gonna ask you what that is first, so maybe I can take that. It's an oil? Okay, okay. Is it Canadian? Ow. Oh, it's both. Okay, I gotta go look that up. Hold on. uh... And it's Lakota, the tribe, as far as I'm aware. But it just sounded like that. So, okay, I need, no, don't, let's see. Oh. And it's actually spelled like the tribe, too. Okay. Luck. Okay, arthritis formula. Yes. We old people need this. It's branded. Is it actually produced by Native Americans? Oh, capsaicin. Yep. It was a topical analgesic. Okay. Pay other people to shovel snow. Yes. A plus floof sweater. Yes. It's a giant wearable. It's like super fleece like covered thing. It's an Udi from Australia. They sponsored the stream once and they sent me this, and it's fantastic. It is the warmest thing I own besides my coat. I'm not sponsored anymore. It was just that one stream. But I do heavily approve. You can find less expensive versions of it, but they aren't as fleecy, I have discovered, on Amazon. This is so much warmer. The other one that I wore, the black one earlier, that one was like a lot less pricey, but also a lot less floofy. This is my honest review. Okay. I think the dragons are so good that I think what I am supposed to do is try... Let me just... Okay, let me look at this. So, Tweez Assert. Springleaf we may or may not run, depending on how much black we run. Prismatic. Okay. Dawn's Light. Guiltleaf's Embrace is a trick. Obviously, Guiltleafs and Assert do not work with Spineleaf. This is an enchantment, number one, not an instant or sorcery, and these two are of 2 targets. So we're not counting on that anyway. But we are going to be running Bogslither's Embrace and Blightrot at the very least to go with this. But this is just a 6/6 flyer, which, again, really hard to deal with in this format. So, if I cut all of these briefly and see where we are, we're at exact says. Currently with 2 pieces of fixing for the Gnarl Bark and the Unbury. And the Blightrot and Embrace, along with the Druid and Wickermaw. I think I would rather, instead of the drum, I don't get any benefit from running that. I don't have anything benefiting from tap things. We're going to run the other Wickermaw here. And I think instead of this Outrider... Wait, hold on. Let's see. If we are running this... Okay, this is a little slow. It'd be like a 6-drop, so to some degree. Like, so sometimes we play it on 3 as a 1/2, and then the next turn we can activate it. But oftentimes it might be a 6-drop where we play it, and then we can activate it later, because double black is going to be hard to come by there. So we might play it 1 turn, do it the next. I wonder if Shimmer Creep's just better to run in that case, since we're running the 2 Wickermaws. I like that this is removal, but I don't have another way to like put counters on except for this one thing here. So I think the Shimmer Creep 3rd 5-drop though, that's a little rough. We could no, yeah. I don't think I want to run the Sneakling. That's another thing, another part of the splash that's bad. Even though it does add another color for the Vivid on the undercurrents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Interesting. I think Shimmer Creep is still a good include. With this build, how many of a certain type do I have? Anything that stands out? Still just the 4 Kithkin at this point. Fewer elves. So 2 more. Well, oh, actually, I cut a shapeshifter, didn't I? So we only have 1 shapeshifter, right? Yeah. Okay, 1 changeling. Only 1 place here. Blight 2. Blighting 2 onto the freaking Gnarlback is really good, though. Brr. All right, this is bad. I'll run it. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna get hosed by the people who just got the stuff handed to them. But I do think somebody shifted into elves at some point because it was pretty open in the first pack, and I don't think it was open in the next like middle of the next. All right, let's try it. I'm going to fix the mana here, though. We're going to go down to 2 black sources. Because I need to go up to 8 red, so that we have double red here. Triple green is going to be difficult, but at least we do have a couple black for that as well. Ugh, this is wonky. Has red been open every time? I don't know. This is just a pick 2 draft that went quite cray. All right, let's try it. Because I promised I would try a pick 2 because people were like, how do you feel about this? And, well, a bigger set. So we're doing that. Ibuprofen. I'll be right back. Ow. It's getting worse tonight. Okay. Oh, none of the fixing. Only 2 mana. Alright, we'll try it off the glutton here, which can blight itself to maybe find us mana. This is a kitty Udi. Oh, it's like a giant wearable fleece giant hoodie. Yeah. Got a nice pocket, too. A nice hood. Sorry. Okay, hopefully that kicks in soon. It's possible that even though we have 2 double red, the 2 double red dragons, I probably should switch the green and red ratio. Now that I'm thinking about it, because we do have some fixing. We would just potentially need more green right away. Since we do this one, though, we can do this Watcher, and then the Outrider, have a bit of curve. Ugh. Abbies. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh, wait, what? Naked Abigail? Color me confuzzled. I'm here for it, though. I mean, maybe they just didn't have anything else to play and they were like, this is a good curve. Sure. I have a changeling. It's possible that the elf can find us a black source. Hmm. I think this is the better play than the changeling this turn. I can now hear the music quite well. It's fun. Hmm. Ah. Sexy. No, both of them? You're fucking kidding me? You can't be serious. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's about right, chat? That's about what happens to us. That is brutal. That's both of my best cards now bottomed. Oh, okay, that is crazy. Jesus Christ, that's ridiculous. Now they're both down there. That's such a shit. Jesus Christ. Oh, come the fuck on. That's so ridiculous. I'm kind of pissed because the opponent's deck isn't very good. I mean, it's got some individually like I like the cards here, but like these two are a bit filler, especially when they played the Abigail with nothing. Every time you turn to something that's because it always happens to us. I'm sure it happens to our opponents too. Just as many times, but like, yeah, it definitely happens. You're just fuck that. That's so stupid. Oh my god, that's like 4 lands in a row too. There was 1 land already in the stuff we pitched. Unbelievable. Hmm. Really? Okay. Why would you not block with a Feastling there? I'm very confused. Yeah, I think we go down 1 here and up 1 here. I think that's still correct. Because the green provides us... There's 2 green things that provide us with fixing. They couldn't because I was a blocker on the ground. Okay, mulligan. Sure. This is not ideal. Well, I have all my mana, so this thing's freaking useless. Alright, we are gonna play this out. I'm sad that, like, I can't destroy Morgan's eyes, but I don't want to take 3 damage forever. They're gonna have broken elf rares, and I'm gonna be sad. I could have played this out, but I'm hoping for 1 more land, so at least in the deck a little bit, because we're down a card. So I want to make up for that a little bit somehow. It may or may not work out that way. I will be punished if I draw the dragon exactly now. Alright, well, a rare and bog slither gone, so that's good. They liked what they saw on top, so that's no bueno for us. Huh. Okay. Alright, now we can see what fresh hell they kept on top. Or at least, what they kept on top to enable fresh hell. We'll see! Don't touch the elm. They're gonna touch the elm. It's touching the elm. No, touch the elm! It's very important to me! I need it to get me lands and other things. Also, and kill your loyalist. But come on, no, don't touch. They had 2 bog slithers. Nice. Sucks for me. All right, let's play this out now. Let's go attacking first. Dungeon Masters Consortium, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I hope you're well. We have dragons in this deck. In fact, 2 of them. So we actually are perfectly on theme. This person has Abigail too? That's like the same. Oh my god. Jeez. Yeah, we do. We have 2 of the Spine Rock Tyrant. It doesn't want to show up though. It's a little shy. Guess we're fetching 1 frickin' land. So yeah, we have two of these spine rocks. They're pairs. Alright. Here we go. Oops, all mostly shitty dragons. Oh, come the fuck on. I hate this. Yeah. We're dead. That's cool. We flooded. It's a thing. We don't get to see the dragons. Alright, let's concede. Go to the next one. We have 2 of the dragons. They got milled last time, and they didn't show up at all this time, so that's fun. We have now played against Abigail twice, although the other opponent did not use it very well. Alright. But yeah, our dragons are in pairs. They just don't want to show up at all. they're shy. Hey, Aaron, how you doing? Arena's being a jerk. But what's new? What's new? Maybe we can get another win or 2 out of this one. I'm gonna hide the black for a second. Another elf deck. Okay, interesting. Well, so far no elves, but fascinating. I'm not a professor. I teach privately. Just getting in for the extra point of damage here. I teach via Skype. It's not Skype anymore. WhatsApp mostly. And I specialize in writing and English and test prep. But I do teach the math that's on the SAT, up to the SAT and the ACT. God damn it, so many things that are so bad. They have Marilyn, and I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I have dragons, and 2 of them, but they don't want to show up. So that's fun. Oh, God. Ugh. Darkens. Don't let me down again. No, I teach all age ranges. I have a bunch of college students. I've taught, you know, med school entrance essays and college essays and several others. What am I doing here? Do I want to kill that now and attack with both? Let's see what we draw. Imagine if I had a dragon to double this sucker. Would be nice. Fine. The one saving grace is as long as Marilyn doesn't hit removal for the elm, I can give her -2/-2 and then blight rot her. I don't have any other elves. There it is! I knew it! I freaking knew it! Please. Don't have... Oh, they don't. They don't have it. They don't have it! They do not have the blossoming defense. We knew they had it. I mean, they played these colors. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, if the worst card for me, like, if there is a worst card for me to have played against me, they will have it every time. I promise. All right. We gotta hope they don't have another piece of removal so that I can get around that. We're going. Nah, it looks like they have something. That's rough. At least they don't kill the elm, so they go to 1. I do think we play this out. Damn it. Okay, now would be a good time for one of those dragons, please. Please? Alright, well that's something too. Do I want to play this out now? Sorry, do I want to attack the elm is the question. Kill this so it doesn't become bigger? I don't think so. God, those dragons, they're just in the bottom half of our deck every time. Brutal. Okay. Well, any removal spell would be good. Dragons would be good. Eclipsed Elf would at least maybe find us something else to do. I don't know. We've gone through most of our elves already. Okay, so 2 + 0, so 5. Power 2 or less. This 3, 4. So they would double block here and block here. Gonna kill the flyer. Or the safe right that keeps growing. And then I'm gonna hope for the card advantage off the Glutton and Elm to do my thing. Interesting. Which one do I want to kill more? I think it's a safe, right? can play this out. And that means that if they don't draw a creature, they lose. Because I can just attack both. Then again, if they draw the blue enchantment... Or Morkant's Eyes? No, but Morkant's Eyes they just sacrifice right away. Okay, I think we just play this out. Oh no. They drew something. They drew a fucking enchantment! Really? Okay. Cool. That fucking sucks. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's put it on the druid. Submit. Discard a mountain. Draw another fucking mountain, because that's what we do. This sucks. Jesus Christ. That's what we did last time, too, is we just drew 10 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10 again. Now I wish I hadn't played this out, because of course they're going to top deck a Blossom Bind in their black-green deck. Ridiculous. Alright, Elf does something. It's gonna put both dragons on the bottom. That's what it's gonna do. But it's a creature and I need to do it. There's one dragon. Good times. Jesus. I don't know why I play this game sometimes. I like legit have no clue. Oh, they conceded. Never mind. What the fuck? I can't trust them and attack all, I don't think. I don't want to trust the opponent. So I'm not sure what to do here. I can attack all. But I really can't necessarily trust them. You never want to do that. That's very dangerous. I'm at so much light. So basically, let's see. They would get to eat the 3/2, eat the glutton, and eat this. No, but they have two cards in hand. I can't, like, that's not good enough. I actually am not going to go for it here. This isn't trust self. I'm not going to trust my opponent. That I will play. See? Don't ever fucking trust your opponents. This way they can't double block with the archer. And the sky swimmer. Actually, I probably should have just done the Surly Farrier. I was getting frustrated. I should do the Surly Farrier on the Spine Rock Tyrant. And then it just attack there. So they can't double block it and kill it. But yeah, I should have done that. That was a way better play. And then they just chump with the 2-2 and we keep going. Two of... Motherfucker! Alright, well, we get to trade with both, and then I play out a creature, and if they don't draw a creature next turn, they're dead. In theory... This is ridiculous. Alright. Now they're still dead. But yeah, never trust your opponents. Yeah, so one of the things people can do on Arena is emote, and those emotes are not for you. Those are emotes. They are designed some people use them to try to play mind games. They use them to try to throw you off, and they use them to just be dicks overall, or rather tools, I should say. I shouldn't gender stupidity and general stuff. It is technically allowed. It is gamesmanship is allowed in Magic. You can see LSV do it. It is absolutely, allowed. It is just a tool thing to do a lot of the time, in my opinion. But again, it's part of the game, and really, like, I mean, you cannot play based on your opponent in person or online. You have to play based on what you know about your deck and what you can do, and like what the possible plays they could have are. I'm trying to tell us that there's some dishonest people on the internet and in real life. But again, it is legal. It is absolutely legal in Magic to do this. It's part of the game. It's not a part of the game that I particularly like, but it's part of the game. Yeah, if you watch LSV, he play Andrei Skrosky, and that in one of them it was he like offers a token which would have been the game, and then he plays Settle the Wreckage when Strosky attacks. It's a whole thing. I don't think we need that right now. Why do I play this game? All right. 3 mana, 3/2. There we go. At least it didn't put both my dragons on the bottom. Law of thirds, yes. Seriously. Best I got right now. Oh, for fuck's sake! I can't get you a break! Okay, Chomping Changeling, you're going down. I'm sorry. It's not. It's not a really good card. It's just not. But somehow... Alright. Let's go... This. Like, it's usually just too slow. Dragons. God damn it. Yeah, this sucks. They've drawn perfects. Nothing I can do about this. We're on our 7th land. 8th land, sorry. 8th land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. They stopped at 5. I can pull this back and the elf, but that's not very good. I am just dead here. I understand that, so... It's too bad. It's an odd choice to, like, 2 for 1 here. I'm okay with that. That was really not right, in my opinion, but okay. I have a shot. I don't know why they're giving me so much time, but... So, because I'm just gonna draw lands. That's why they're giving me so much fucking time. Next card is the fucking dragon, so that's cool. That elf hit no lands and 4 spells. No, I think it hit one land, but it wasn't something we could fetch. Twice. So it had 4 spells twice, and then one time it hit 1 land in there with the 2 dragons. That sucked. I don't like pick 2 draft, but anyway, but like that was meh. All right, this deck is also ass. But that deck should have been much better. We like literally built it around the dragons and saw 1 once. The other times they were milled or, you know, put on the bottom. Deck fucking so brutal. All right. Hmm. I want to keep this because I like the being able to blight 2 on the elm or the willow, but maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do here, I think. And it's also a red for the Aurora Awakener, which I kind of like. Maybe I shouldn't run this. I mean, I am running the Stratosaur and the drum's just really good with the Well Guard, and it's fine to just ramp us into things, and we also want fixing for the triple black here. The Stratosaur is being run just because for the same reason, but like, so I think this is kind of a semi-free, you know, thing to do here. We will always get forests in opening hand, and I will get punished for this. So it is, because it's technically not free, but like it should be. So there is that. I don't know about this Mentor just because we don't have that many merfolk now that I took out the 2/3 tap loot. But I do have a number of shapeshifters. So we have 2 merfolk and 5 shapeshifters, so it should be okay. I still need to cut a couple cards. I'll cut 1 Glamour Mite here. I think 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay. 1 Glamour Mite. What? I almost prefer that merfolk to this thing, but it is our only life gain synergy besides this. So, and it's also another white source for the Aurora Awakener, so I probably have to keep that. You know what? I really want that red dude in. Maybe one fewer unbury. You like the red dude too? Yeah, I think it's actually good here. Hmm. So it's Stratosaur, Springleaf Drum, maybe one forest, and then add a swamp. I really need blue right away, and I do need double blue. I do need triple black eventually for this, but this and this can help me, and that one's blue at least. Maybe we go 9-7 in favor of blue. I don't think cutting a land is correct. It's close, but like I don't think it's actually correct because although these do have Convoke, we do want the mana to be able to like cast things and then use the remove counters. And we also have a 7-drop. So I'm just gonna run 41. 8-8, or do I want 9s? I think I want 9. No, 8-8 is ooh. Everything's blue early. All right, here we go. So we have an opponent right away. Otherwise, we're gonna get back to that the elemental deck. I'm really excited to build. Yay. Okay. I think we keep this on the draw. Hope the Sentinel's enough to hold, plus the, like, Gifters enough to hold off some aggression. No lands for 2 draws. No treasure token. Okay. Not the right color of land. Hmm. I think they're gonna be a little too far ahead here. Hmm. No land, huh? Freaking awkward. All right. If I'd gotten a land, I probably would have put the Lofty Dreams on this and at least drawn a card and attacked. The hell is that doing in that deck? All right. Sorry. Okay. This is a very good card. I'm so excited to get one and put it in my Goblin deck. Goblin Ramp. Yeah, I don't think we come back from this. This is just a little bit too slow on our part. A little bit stuck on mana. We'll do our best. Alright, I can kill something. Or I can play a Changeling on the Shine Striker. I have so many cards. I'm just waiting to die. And an expensive Mull Drifter that is a 3/3 instead of a 2/2. Thirst for identity. All right. Hey, mana! Well, we've been having bad mana luck today. It's just a thing. We've been behind in this game the whole time, so I'm not thinking we get anywhere with this. They started off with that, and then didn't play anything into our unwelcome, like our other spritey thingy. Glamour Gifter, and we didn't have any land to do anything else, so it was rough. I don't know what I want to do here. Yeah, and they've only outdrawn us by like 6 cards. It's cool. Blech. Wait, but they've drawn so many more cards. So 16. Well, wait. Sorry. Wait. 16? So outdrawn us by 7 cards? No, but there were more. Oh, yeah, because we have 41. So it's 8 cards. All right. At least, unless they had more than the 41. I'm just waiting to die here. This deck is not great, though, in all honesty. It has a lot of recursion, it has good draw, it has flyers, but unfortunately they got to... like, again, it can't get stuck on mana, which it did. Alright. If they have Tweez, we're just dead. I don't know why they didn't attack with more things. I get to get 1 permanent. It's gonna be a land. Well, 2 permanents. They're gonna be lands. And then I'm gonna still die. Let's go. But I should have been dead that turn anyway. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, okay. Alright. This is not the deck that I think is going to get us Mythic. But I don't usually resign decks. So let's hope this plays a little bit better. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's not better. I think I have to mulligan this. Jesus. Bad hands are bad. I mean, we've got a million early flyers, and okay. Could play swamp out there in case I draw another swamp. The likelihood of that is very low, but it's possible that I do it. The thing is that we need so much blue for other things. What the fuck, deck? I can't. I cannot. I don't think you could draw more poorly than we have these two games. After a certain point in the previous game, and this point just all the whole way. Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that we have. This sucks. This is so brutal tonight. The draws are so bad. Mm-hmm. This is unfun. Unfun. I have to mull the first hand because we don't get anything that we can play, and then the second hand is equally bad for stuff to play. Like, the entire deck is like 2 and 3 drops of flyers and other things, and we don't get any of those. Okay. And I can't even play this into a 2-drop, like... Because we get the thing that we put on the bottom of the previous deck. Okay, yeah. Please say that's the last I have to play this deck, because apparently... Although, frankly, Arena's just fucking with us anyway. Like, it's just like, you can't play Magic. Enjoy. Ugh. Like I said, the deck isn't very good, but it should actually play games. Like, there are cards in it, and, like, lands, too. Ugh, okay, anyway, back to this thing. So this is really exciting. This is the elemental deck that I'm putting together. Here, top deck this 7-drop every game. Exactly. Like, what the... yeah. Anyway, so we've got... I found some cards that I wanted to put in from other, like, sideboard stuffs, so I'm very excited about these. I think Entish is going to be really fun because you can actually do it at instant speed. When your elemental's coming in for the evoke cost, you can... because it has power 4 or greater, you can search for 3 basics, so that's pretty sweet. I've got the Up the Beanstalk here. I'm going to run the Ley Line, the Roaming Throne, Starting town. Bramble Familiars run Elemental, I just figured out. I don't think I'm going to run Grief, but I was going to put it in as consideration on the sideboard. Herald's Horn and Path of Ancestry are the other ones that I got out of, like, random piles of cards. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? All right, see, this thing looks more like what the deck is supposed to do. Oh my god. So at least maybe we get to play this game even if we lose. But, like, at least I can maybe get play cards or something. I don't know. We'll see. Let's hope. I'm good with hoping. Dost thou wish to give me a card? Or are you going to flash in a 2/2 fairy? I mean, if they're truly in Merfolk, I think they're missing white, and I'm sorry. There they go. Refuse to. This is about right? What? They want to get it back with Meander's Guide? Interesting. Okay. So see, even if we lose this, which we might definitely do, I got to play cards. It's so nice. Sorry. Hey, Summer, how you doing? Is the exile enchantment? I'm just trying to figure out whether Wellguard or Elm is the bigger threat. Oh. Okay. Let's get it back. Actually, we've got 6 mana. Let's get back the Aurora Awakener. We have other Grave Shifters. While they're tapped out. And see what they're doing. They have, like, something. Okay. Actually, if I draw that one card, I don't necessarily think I'm going to want to do that. We'll just attack with these. More cards off of Merfolk deck's board are nice. Yeah, I do like the Surveil too. Is that what we're doing here? And chain Grave Shifters as I draw the other. I think we just let this go. Also, if they play a flyer, I want to be able to get it, yeah, in with this. Surveil? Yeah, I'll draw a land eventually. Ooh. Soldier, Rogue, Elemental, Fairy, Warlock, Free Folk thing. So we'll draw through with fairies at the end of their turn and Surveil 2, in theory. I'll take one of those. I mean, there is the tree in the deck, so I could want 3, but I'm just gonna take 1 for now. There's the tree! Alright. It's only 2, but that's fine. Oh, it's 3. Right, because it's green. Boop-a-doop-a-doop boop. Select object to copy. That. Why do I bother? Okay. Well, that's a thing. Let's go. Go. Fly, my pretties, fly. And turn. Oh wait, they can still copy the other one if I do this. That's fine. I'm not scared of what they can have here though. Because it's choose when it enters. So they could choose the other thing. If I did this in response, they would choose something else. Run away! Run away! Okay, I got to have a Monty Python reference, and I got to play cards, and we did actually win this one, but I think we got a little lucky there that they didn't get some of the flyers and fast things that they could have in Merfolk. Okay. Oh, nope, right away. Perfect. Okay, here we go. What? Okay. All right, let's try it. I need some lands. Blockety. That is a land, which is nice. Sorry, SAT student asking about stuffs. Sure, I'd like a card. No lands! No lands! Frickin' lands! Lands! I drew a card off this too, right? Damn. Did I, what's my experience with goblin decks? I actually haven't had any good goblin decks yet. I would love to have a good goblin deck passed to me, but I have not had one. It's weird. It hasn't been open for me. God damn it. But like, did everybody see, did I draw a card off this thing when it died? When I blocked? Because didn't get a land. Oh, here. Reaping. Nice. Please don't have removal. Wait, maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should do something else instead. I did. Good. Okay. If I grave shifter back the spewer. Nah, we'll play the willow out. Hope they don't have removal in a black red deck that already pulled a blight rot off on this thing. But I have 2 grave shifters to get it back, so I gotta try, I think. Alright, that might mean they're not gonna kill it. Okay, alright, alright. Preserve life total here, I think, a little bit. Land is good. I think I'm supposed to attack with this. Is that wrong? They block with the Curse Crafter. I still gain 3, and they lose one of the things that's pinging me every time a creature dies. I think that's great, because we can Grave Shifter it back. Or unbury, depending on how this plays out. Oh, Lord. Well, we were gonna be dead anyway. That's the sickest I've seen drawn. Like, 3 pingers when things dies. It dies is incredible. Okay. This is gonna be a really difficult game to win. I might just be dead. They might have been that I had to unbury this and gain 1 life. I just... Probably very dead anyway. I can't go to 3. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's the most ridiculous draw I've ever seen for a goblin deck. That is the okay. Alright, get wrecked me. There was nothing to be done there. Are you kidding me? They had every single thing for goblins. There's nothing I can do about that. I don't think... I mean, some of my best decks can't do shit about that. That thing is so dumb. But they needed to have the 2 things to, like, drain us. That was absolutely nutty. All right. Battler, Disruptor, Elf. All right, chat, do you want Disruptor or do you want Battler? I'm good with either. We'll go with whatever you feel. I'm gonna sleeve up this Path of Ancestry. You want to try Battler? Okay. Battler it is. Here we go. I do kind of like that because if we take this, the next, like, the guide is pretty darn good. So we might just be putting somebody into this. The elf I did mention as a choice, but I think I'd prefer to take this to start with and try. Alright. Ooh. Elm. It's also Farmer and Changeling. Definitely taking the Elm here, though. Silly card. Okay. Just because it's the best card in that pack. Okay. So for this deck, there's so many things I want to run in this deck. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, we got an elf that's decent. We have Thought Weft Imbuer, which, if we go for the full Kithkin deck, is really nice, but there's also a Spiral that I'd be passing. There's an Informant, Graspling, the Could Wheel. Actually, probably what reels is Percher, Spell Snare, and, like, something else here. So I can either take the Safe Right, which is in the 2 colors that I've taken so far, or I can take the Imbuer and try to go Kithkin. I think because there's 2 white cards and I just passed a good white card, I'm going to stay with my lane for now. Okay, Bog Slither's nice. A couple red cards here. This is Goblins. But even if I were to move into the goblins and out of the green, I still think I take the Bog Slither's Embrace over the Torchmaster and the Curse Tosser. Okay. So here we have options of Grove Guide, Tilling, Tomb, and then possibly like Feed the Flames if you want to shift into the red and go into the goblins. Tarfire doesn't, I mean, if you get a really nice dedicated Blight deck, then it can be good. And we do have a good start to that with the Safe-Right and the Elm. Just prefer the feed if I'm going to do that. I'm going to start with the Tomb here. Yeah, and no red in this pack. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take the Elf over the Heirloom Auntie, which I think is slightly better sometimes. And the Blackthorn is nice for blighting, but I'm going to stick with this while it's open. I'm not seeing enough. Like, Heirloom Aunties are fine, but they're not really a signal that Goblins is open to some degree. So maybe it's just the distribution of these packs, but... Blech. It's a late unexpected assistance, though. Yeah, I think it was just that one pack that had a bunch of goblin things, and then the next pack just had the blight thing. I think we stuck to where we're supposed to be, but it's close. It's possible I'm supposed to have been in green-white overall, but again, I passed a bunch of white early. That mean that in pack 2, I might not get the white. Passing that elf, though, is rough. Yep, Graspling goes perfectly fine here. Alright, let's pull the spells to the side here and just take a look at what those are. Just the creatures. It's not a bad start. Not a horrible... not a horrible start. Not great, though. Alright, here's the goblin. I'm gonna take this. See how this goes. What? Why are my rares... these things? The uncommons are bad for me, too. I don't even really like this card. I think we take the Informant. That really hurts. Recluse is really good. Changeling's really good. I don't know about this card. I have played it once. That the previous one time tonight was the first time I've played it. I just don't like it that much. I think there's better 4-drops. Unbury here over Dream Harvest. You know I'm not going to hit what I need after that. I'm going to take Unbury. I'm sorry, chat, if I'm disappointing anybody by this. Elf. Over this stuffs. Okay. We need the good stuffs. We need the good stuffs. I did pass one of those elves, so I like again the thing that put the dragons on the bottom. But hopefully I can find some more stuffs that are good. All right, there's another Safe-Right, there's a Cavalry, and an Extractor. All of those are actually fine here. And I don't mind if the Feastling or the Watcher wheels. That's cool. I really like having one of these in the deck. It's been very, very nice. But I think we're going to start with this. Make sure we get our 2-drop slot locked in. Try to avoid passing what might be signals. Blech. Okay, well now this is shitty. And now all that's open are the elementals, it looks like. I guess we'll take a Dream Caesar and be a little sad about it. I think it's a little too late to switch now. Alright, we'll take a Reunion. Don't currently have any bombs to fetch with it, but we can always put something on the battlefield with it. Yep. Okay. Elfidies. The little sprig in the middle is so freaking cute. Alright, we've got a grove guide that I can take here. I can also try to splash for this. But I think I'm just going to take the grove guide and keep going. I don't think that's quite... With all the enchantment removal and stuff, I don't think that's quite good enough to splash for. Hey, Carillion, thank you so much for the tier 1! I've seen you. Thank you so much for your support of the stream. Really appreciate it. Yeah, pack 3 better be good, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take this because... Actually... I'm gonna take the blackthorn because we could do multiple times onto the gnarl bark. Alright, the Watcher did wheel as we expected. Well then, I'm gonna take this and we might splash for it. Because I've got no options here besides the Dawn-Blessed Pennant that are even remotely exciting. I've got Eulogist, Embrace, Sneakling, Jesus. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, Carillion. I appreciate it. Alright, this is sad. Okay, we do have the fixing here in terms of the Tend the Sprigs and a little bit of, fixing for our own colors. So, we'll see how this works. I don't have to run it if we get better stuffs. So, not impressed with Dream Caesar. I hope we can upgrade that. Alright, well, there's an elf rare. That's fine. Not the elf rare that I would most want, but the one I've most had, I think. But yeah, we would like to upgrade a bunch of this stuff, but the 2-drop slot is okay. Ooh, oh man, and another Bog Stiller's Embrace. No, we gotta take the Adherence, but I really want that and the Shiver Creep too. Why is it all in this pack? Why is it all in this pack? Alright. But that is a nice upgrade to the deck, and that does mean the Dream Caesar is perfectly fine coming out. Damn it. Why couldn't one of those cards from the last pack be in this pack? Why? 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 I don't have Vivid anything. Suppose it does ramp me, though. I think I prefer a Tend the Sprigs. Alright, Blightrot's a good pickup. That freaking Lamenter's good, too. Yikes. Man, alright. Damn. Okay. I do have a Springleaf Drum as well for fixing should I want to. This was kind of a sad draft here. Man, not even a Morkan's Eyes. Oh, I love that card. Not in this deck. Do you see how many things we have with 2 toughness? We don't have a... If we had a Morkan's Eyes, I'd be perfectly fine taking a Wrath type of... even a Baby Wipe. Like that. It's good against Merfolk, but there's a lot of times where it's just not great. Yep. That's kind of sad. I do think somebody else, like, we put somebody else with the passing of that elf. I think we, and then they might have opened the elf rares. Put somebody into that. Oh, I don't think Bridget is worth splashing here. Necessarily. It's so good, but I'm not so much ramping into anything crazy. So we pull this, we pull a 10, we pull the spring leaf. She is cracked. She's great. I don't think I have... Like, I don't think the deck... I think the deck will suffer more from adding the, like, fixing, and she'll get stuck in hand a lot of the time. So good, and I've never gotten to play with her, but... Not running her allows us to cut a lot of that, you know, the less good cards that we're fixing. Might want this flyer. Ugh, man. All right, let's see. That was a sad draft. Looked pretty good to start with, and then it was just like, meh. I think we're just... Actually, no, I kind of... It's all about the creatures. You two and you are the only ones that care about having an elf in the graveyard. This one cares about, obviously, elves being in the graveyard already. We have Surveil here, 2 mil here, 3 mil here, and things just dying anyway. So I feel like I'm just supposed to... Well, I mean, milling these is good. The only reason to run this is the elm. No other reason to run that, really. Although I can blight 2 and then these can regrow and then I can keep drawing cards. That's the other thing. Same with this. So that's actually not bad. I'm gonna cut a... Stoic... Yeah. I feel like I want this tilling. Although I'm guessing it's gonna mill our best cards. And then, like, multiple of them so that we can't get both back. But we do have Unbury. Alright, I'm gonna put the tilling in. Let's see. Let me figure out what the worst creatures are here. Crossroads roster is just fine here. It's not great. I think we cut 1 guide, even though they are good to get back from the graveyard and they are an elf. I think this draw is good, maybe. Nah, actually, I'm gonna cut that. We're gonna draw off the other thing, and then we're gonna go, and I think I am going to... God, do we flood if I run 17 lands with this? I really feel like this is a mistake to add. I have a trampler here. No other tramplers. I don't think. Oh, this one. Yeah, okay, actually. Fine. We'll try the Glister Baron out for science. In this deck. Does that mean I want any of the fixing? I don't think so. But it does mean I kind of want Bridget in the fixing now if I'm going to do that plan. Like, what if I cut a swamp? Put a Shimmer Wilds in. And Bridget. Cut the... Cut the Midlight Tilling in that case. Hmm. And don't go for the Blight. You're done. You go to work tomorrow. Nice. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out if I can let this go because we have the Unforgiving Aim. I'd rather have more creatures than spells, but this one's so much more versatile and can kill a flyer. And I do like having multiple pieces of enchantment-based removal, but like a removal for enchantments, but I think it's this goes. All right, let's try this. This is 16 lands with 9 green, 7 black, and 1 white. Then we have the Shimmer Wilds Growth and the Tend the Sprigs in order to be able to play the Bridget and the Glister Baron. Let's try it. I don't know if this is right. It might be that... I mean, the other one's more consistent, but it's also not very powerful, so we might as well try for to spike. But we'll see. How have the games been? We've been having... Oh, hydrating more. Okay. We've been having some issues. Gruel? Love it. Vivid. Oh no. They saw our deck and went, oh, it's Vivid deck. Alright. Both, Iceberg. I have more green by 2 than black, which is kind of sad right now. I don't think I can afford to make this swamp green if we do the... Yeah, alright. But we already have 2 black, so it's supposed to 2 blue, green, which is a little annoying. Jesus Christ. This does not take care of... Planeswalkers. I've played against this 4 times in the last 2 days. And a Tam. Charming. Oh, rares and mythics over there. How are we doing the 3rd fucking swamp right now? How is that possible? Amazing. I can use the box of the place to kill this right now. And it's possible that that's correct, but I think we have to do this and then give it trample to kill the Ajani. It's just brutal not to have 2 green sources at this point. What did you draw? You can't be serious. Okay, our luck is just horrid tonight. Absolutely freaking horrid. It is amazing that we haven't drawn a second green by now. Oh well, no bucks. And they don't miss a beat, do they? All right. I died to the Menacer, by the way. What? They should have attacked with everything. Huh. I need to keep the Trampler alive to win. I have no chance otherwise. They should have just attacked while I was dead. Might still be. What? Is that not the one I think it is? Oh, fuck. They just drew... could you just draw... what the fuck? Okay, we just lose. Fine. Fine. Oh well. I guess I should have tried to block them all. No, I can't win if I do that, so I needed to not play not to lose, but oh well. Yeah. Okay. Let's just move on to the next game. I think if we could have double spelled earlier, because we, you know, again, have 9 green sources and 7 black, we would have been okay. But, oh well. Again, with the likelihood of drawing the second green was so high that I don't think I could have made the swamp green in order to play that card. We also just didn't have that many creatures, which was weird, because we have, you know, quite a few creatures in this deck. There's mostly creatures. So that was a little rough. Let's hopefully we can make something happen here. So we'll play the Battler out first. We've not been on the play, which is also a problem. You are not helpful right now. Need a land. We can kill something. Neither of those things are quite what we want to do. I think if they attack with the Changeling, I'm supposed to... like, the Sizzling, I'm probably supposed to let that through. Rather than giving them the card. Well, it depends. Okay. Good. A land is really nice. We have the Chitinous here. No attacks. Sig. They've got the 4 damage spell? Jesus, okay. And they're blighting. Oh, they've got the... Okay. I do think we keep that on top here. So they draw a card. I think we kill Sig. Oh, this is a nice draw for that, actually. Alright. Maybe it's greedy keeping this on top. I think we still want it just to block any flyers they have. Probably have to kill that too. We'll take 2 in the air. Now I kind of wish I'd put that in the graveyard though. Or no, it would have been on the bottom of the library. Right. I don't really want them drawing cards. What am I doing here though? This makes this a 5/5. What if I attack with the informant? I actually kind of like that. Oh, for fuck's sake. What a... Okay. Jesus. Alright. That sucks. Rares. I wonder if this person was in our draft and took that when we passed it. I don't have a second black here. That's less surprising again, because only 7 sources. Sucks. Okay. We've just been outvalued, and obviously stuck on lands a little bit. I did put the Chitness on top, sorry, and the second from the top, but damn. We haven't drawn a single land since, so that is rough. So let's kill the flyer for now. And then pass and hold up the Gilt Leafs. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Multiple rares on opponent's side every time, and a lot of card advantage. That tonight has been really rough with us at 4 mana at like, I think this is like turn 8 or 9. That's really rough. Yeah, I mean, deck is 50% lands with 24 cards left, so I'm really not sure how we're supposed to get out of this. Probably should have made sure that the Dignitary was tapped here, but I'm gonna lose to the Swingback if they have anything at this point. So, and I'm gonna lose the card advantage off Sonar and the Rhyme Speaker. They have 20 cards left. They're not gonna mill out. That's just too bad. Yeah. This has been a rough day so far for Magic. Them's the breaks, but it keeps happening, so it's pretty rough. Not sure what I was supposed to have done, but they can Blossom Bind the Adherents. I don't think they have any really great attacks this turn, but Sonar is just a crazy card. It depends what else is in their 3-card actual hand. Yeah. They have a good deck. Wish I could have given it a slightly better game. It was looking like we were going to give it a decent game until we stopped hitting mana completely. Oh, brutal. Is there any point in playing this out? Still didn't draw a land, so that's 4 lands and 17 or 18 cards. I don't think I have any outs. I think we're gonna concede here. Save time. Move to the next one. You're broken from shuffling. Everybody be careful, by the way. If you're not really used to like a lot of exertion, because shoveling is actually quite a bit of exertion. You can have like heart attacks and stuff, so please be careful out there. Please be safe. Yeah, this is the most it snowed that I remember since I was little here. Hello, Lord Turco. How are you doing? Or Lord Turku. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Of course, I like your wife. I'm glad she keeps you safe and healthy. Three swamps. 9 forests and 7 swamps. We get 3 swamps. Alright, well, let's hope to draw well. Hey, Fast Don't Lie, how you doing? I will get my 4th swamp out of 7. It is unbelievable. Hi, I hope you guys are... We're already in a you know, a tilting state from, like, drawing horribly, so... For, like, 4 drafts... Well, sorry, 2 or 3 drafts now. And, it's a bit of a mess. Like, I might actually have to fetch the green here, which is literally the most of what we have in our deck instead of the white. Alright, well. If I must, I must. I'm actually not gonna fetch. I'm gonna wait if I can. I've got the Unforgiving Aim to make a 2-2 and do stuffs, I guess. Did I let my opponent? Yeah, apparently every time. But like the sequencing has been horrible. The what happens if I blight? Okay, I think if I resolve and then kill it, they don't get the tokens. So I think that's fine by me. Ooh, Elm is a nice one. I'm not gonna play it out this turn, though. I'm gonna play it out and then activate it, because I have the 6 lands frickin' already. It's a fun drafting one. But we are, like, flooding on black, and that's it. And they're just chaining boggarts. Cool. Alright, bye-bye safe, right? I am less worried that they're gonna have a, creature with flying or an enchantment. I'm just... Oh, actually, no, I am worried about the enchantment, the boggart thingy. Okay, so we wait. Okay. There go 2 forests. But that's probably okay now, because we can fetch up another one. And actually get a 3-4. And for being at this point in the game against the Goblins deck, we're not doing too horribly. There it is! Yay, Unforgiving Aim! Damn it, I can't double spell, though. Unless I want to play this out without getting the value. I think we play this out this turn. Actually, no, I think we tend. Then next turn we can double spell with the Watcher and the Aim. We've got crazy, yeah. I was just showing off pictures of how crazy the snow is. Another auntie. Mono uncommons played so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Jesus Christ. Miss out on the counter on this, but I think that's okay. Nah, I don't know attacks. We're fine. We're gonna wait. Oh yeah, the unboxing vid? That was really fun. That was really fun. Here's the YouTube link for anybody else who wants to check it out. It was really a fun unboxing. Sour bread. Why not just do the other Eclipsed Boggart? That's weird. Oh, the set is really cool. Art. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Alright, how much mana do I have after I do this? I could take 2 damage to do both. I think we take 2 damage to do both. Any wraths in my deck? That's a good question. No, I did not put the -2/-2 thing. I did have a chance to pick it up in the draft, but I didn't put it in. If we could stop drawing mana now, that would be great. Good mill for them. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Sure. Nope, of course. Of course. I don't think we've drawn fewer than, like... This is so many land. Okay. I'm just gonna sit for now. So there's 1, 2 in the graveyard, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, and we have 20 cards here. That's out of 16 lands, by the way, in case you were wondering. So we got screwed last game, and we got flooded this game. And our opponent's just drawing mono rares. And this sucks. I don't know that I can survive this. Yeah, I give up. Our opponent stopped at 6 lands. What am I gonna do? We had 11. Well, these 2 drafts suck, but because Arena doesn't want me to play cards. Cool. Is that 3 drafts that sucked ass? Yeah, I think that was 3. Because we had the pick 2. We had the blue black deck that just, you know, also didn't want to play and got mana screwed. And then we got that deck that didn't. God, what a day. All right, I'm gonna take the Daydreamer. I like the Daydreamer. Wrist is fine. Perfectly fine. There's a Seer here, a Liminal Hold. But I think this card is really fun and I haven't gotten to play with it yet. Do a Dose. I don't know about Twin Flame. Stoneback is nice. It's another giant. I don't think I can take that, though. I mean, Boros isn't supported. It is a giant, though. It's a second giant, which is fun. I think I should take this to get it back. Alright, now we're getting the Gobos. There's a Tweeze here, too. But I am actually getting handed the Goblins. This is the first time. That's a giant. Fairy, blah, 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 this, Boggart Prankster. What are the chances, like, these... I know, but the Double Strikers are 5 mana thing. I don't have that many giants. I might have some shapeshifters, but I think I probably just want the Prankster or the Sower. I think I'm gonna go with the Sower. Because I think that one's more replaceable, and I think that oftentimes these are playing a lot of instances like Tweeze and things like that. But I could have taken the Double Striking Giant. That's a fun, you know, finisher in theory, except, again, if we're trying for a lot of goblins, then it's only going to be the shapeshifters for the most part. Whoa, okay. Maybe we're not goblins. Maybe we're just... Alright, there's an elm here. If this glutton could wheel, we'd be super happy. I'd take Tweeze or Auntie Sentence, definitely. I do like Auntie's Sentence, but I'm gonna take the first Tweeze over that, absolutely, and probably the second or third. If Auntie's is left in the pack and no Tweezes, then we take that. Yeah, I really hope I get to actually do this. Alright, Evolving Wilds, Burning Curiosity, and Extractor. I'm gonna take the Evolving Wilds. So anyway, we wheel some of those goblins, like the 1-3 that we passed. Or like another Sneakling, possibly. Or the 4-2 trample. Changeling, maybe. Your cat's doing fun things. Yeah, if the Daydreamer gets to attack, we're doing great. If it lives to attack. Alright, actually, Is there any way I want that right now? I think I might. I got the elm here, and maybe I can get more stuff. I do like the Auntie has 2 bodies for the Curse Crafter, though. I think I'm gonna try this out, though. Changeling, sure. Maybe we run this, maybe we don't. Hey, babyface! I am doing okay. Magic is hating my guts. My shoulder's hurting and the world sucks. But other than that, I'm enjoying chat's company. And we're doing our best to make magic work for us. Oh. Well, we got the Boldware, so there we are. Meek Attack, the second one we've opened in as many drafts. Unburied, Giant Fall, and these. Neither the Stompling and the other Sneakling didn't wheel. That was interesting. I think we want the first Unbury. Did get a dose, but I think it's the Unbury with a Goblin deck. Sad to pass a lot of those. God damn it! Okay, we're elves now? Are we elves now? Because I could just take Blight Rod. We're 3-color now. 3-color elves. 3-color changeling shit. We'll see what happens. I want to know what people are passing me, so... We'll see how it works out. God, what a mess. Sorry for the yawns. Okay. Mirror. Wow, we have 2 fixtures for the High Perfect if we really just want to run it. It's not great on its own, obviously. You need to be playing the elves to keep making their creatures smaller. So, preponderance of elves is really good with it. Otherwise, meh. But we gotta see what we're past. Arena, you okay? Okay. Another Elm and a Hurler. Cinder Strike, Extractor. Lissalana. Gee whiz. Okay. What? I can't. I can't. I failed to can. I can't get a single High Perfect Morcant when I've been in elves, like, and elves are completely open for like the first pack, and then I get 2 and like, yeah, okay. I want that Great Forest Druid, but I think we just take the frickin' elf right now. This is misery. I mean, we got one nice combo, which is the gang plus the elms. 2 elms. But if we don't get them at the same time, it's going to be a little rough. Well, I found some elves. They're all 3-drops, but I found some elves. Help! The changeling was what I was thinking about there, the one that's on 3. What the hell? Gotta hope the sneakling wheels, because I gotta take the pitiless fists here. We need removal. But I was thinking about the 3-drop changeling that destroys an artifact or enchantment, and I think I need an early play of some kind. Oh, help. Please. Help. Need elves. 2 drops, please. My removal got better, but I need elves at 2 drops, please. Ah, bugger. Okay, well, I mean, if I wasn't gonna get an elf as a 2-drop, this was a good draw. The cavalry would be the other one, but the reaping is too strong. Shit. I may have to give up on this dream. Grave Shifter, Jesus, okay. Oh, man. I'm just gonna take a Wicker Moss. I have a 2-drop to play. It'll also help the Shimmer Creep, I guess. I don't know about the Sower. I have too many 4-drops. I do really like it. Oh, man. Dawnblessed Pennant is so tempting here, but I need something. I'm gonna take this over 2nd Wicker Maw. This is rough. I really wanted to go goblins and then and then they just dried up. Okay. That's the horrible part, is you can think you're perfectly in the right lane, and I think we were, and then just completely get shut off. And that's part of the draft being like on the rails a lot, the set being on the rails a lot more. So it's pretty brutal. So, because someone can just open a rare and just decide like, oh, like, you know, it can look open and then just not be. Yeah, I really wish we could have played it. That would have been nice. I mean, with the willow and the elms, I really want to play this dude, but if I don't get both, then it's just bad. So not really, because what I take affects the next thing and so on and so forth, so. And you can usually see on the next couple picks if you really messed up. T is type, colon is exactly, and CR is just the beginning of creature and nothing else. No other type of card begins with that. And then the minus, because these assholes at Wizards and Arena decided to make it so that instead of doing T equals creature and having your creatures separated onto the top, it in fact does it the other way around and puts them on the bottom, which really irritates the crap out of me and everybody else now. Because we like to put our creatures on the top and the spells on the bottom. But in order to do that, you have to do minus now to reverse it. I like the Graspling, but I think it has to go. I think one of the Stomplings goes. I think the Scarblade's Malice goes. And then I think we play with this. Sad about it. All right. Okay, here we go. What a hand. That's just not even... Alright, let's hope we draw creatures. There are, after all, like 18 in the deck, or 19. I think 18. It's my 1-drop for their 1-drop. I've got Recursion in hand. I want to slow them down. That thing can add mana eventually. I don't have any other gas because we keep drawing lands, so... Yeah, sure. I assume this dies. But we'll see. Gathering Stone for Elemental, huh? Alright, we're gonna do this. No, we're not. We're just gonna frickin' pass the frickin' turn. I could attack for one. They're gonna get a lot of value out of that, but like, we have so many creatures, but I think this is most of our spells. I think the remaining spells are Unbury and Nameless Inversion, and that's it. Bye, Summer! Have fun! Sunderflock. Jesus Christ. And they have a Goliath Daydreamer. What the fuck is it about Arena that it always gives us a pairing against somebody who has our rares and more? That is fucking crazy. Am I gonna 2-for-1 myself here? Like, even if we have the rare in the sideboard, it always pairs us against that. Am I gonna 2-for-1 myself so that I can bog slow the Sunderflock? Nah. Fucking hell. Explosive Prodigy, of course. Alright. And a Cinder Strike, because we haven't been playing fucking creatures. That's just gonna get them too much advantage. We're too far behind. Oh, and more rares! Okay, that's 3 rares so far in the top half of their deck. This is so much fun. So that does 2 damage to all my creatures. Cool. Cool. God fucking damn it. This isn't fun anymore. Like, Arena's just being so cruel. We can have 2 of a particular rare. Just one. Like, the dragon last time, or the high perfect this time. And we cannot find it in the top half of our deck at any point. Whereas our opponents are like, here's 3 rares right away. Like, enjoy. Oh my god. Alright, why do I bother? I wanted to try to kill that because it discounts this. Okay. On the 4th rare and mythic, we call it a day when we've drawn 8 lands. And they've outdrawn us by like 7 cards. So, yep, okay. Next. I hate play boosters so much. In part because, you know, whereas other people do get 5 or 6 rares usually, like, I just don't get that. Even the rares that I do find, I don't draw. Sadness. They added this avatar in particular. What do I want to do here? Of course. Why would we not draw something useful? Nice. Okay. That's good for us. Still wish we could find our rares. Fucking hell. They're missing black. We're missing spells. I wonder if I'm supposed to kill this. Do 3 damage. Get both of the extractor back so at least attack and draw a card. I'd frickin' know. Oh my god. I can't do it all this turn though, so I don't think I'm supposed to. Shut up. Jesus Christ! What did I do? Okay, I might have to stop after this, chat. I'm not even kidding. This is so fucking stupid. I can't tell you how much I hate this. Arena's just a fucking misery tonight. I have cards in this deck, I swear to God. You wouldn't think it, but I do. And you, I can't even, like, oh my God. The reason I got these two back is what if I draw this and then maybe I can actually do things, but apparently not. I think we just attack all. Yeah. I mean, if I play this out, they have to blight one, but they can just pump. Well, no, they don't have the 5, but they have potentially something else. I just want to draw a card here. Okay, that's something. There's their first swamp. You cannot be serious. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't even have 3 fucking elves. This is so miserable. It's not enough. They have a handful of cards, we've got a handful of fucking land, and they can do all the things. They can gain life here. I lose because the Prideful Feastling, the gain life, there's nothing I can do about that. They can pump it with the 5. I just needed one more piece of action, but unfortunately we got so fucking flooded with none of our action in the first half of the deck until now, and it's too late. If we'd drawn here like Reaping Willow, Pitiless Fist, Grave Shifter, Gnarlbark Elm, Bog Slithers and Blade Brace, anything would have been better. Yeah, I might have to stop because Arena's just, I can't play. There's nothing to be, like, I've drawn 11 lands like 3 times tonight. And we're at 19 cards left in the deck. We've even drawn 2 extra cards off this, like, at some points. And it's just, there's nothing to be done. I want to trade this for the Eclipsed Elf. Like, I've got nothing. They all have gas in the hand because we know they have been missing land drops, specifically black, and I can't play. Like, this is so miserable. The odds of this happening with, like, are so infinitesimally small. I wonder if I should have done it on that. No, we need to be able to have lethal on something. All right, we're blocking. Sure, they have something here. Yep. Yep. Turn too late. Cool, cool. Very cool. Very cool. Arena, this is fucked up. This is so fucked up. We have 41 cards in 17 lands, and yet we still get flooded. Oh my god. We even surveilled twice. And then we drew twice off one of these. That we recurred with our damn elm to, like, kill, like, oh my god. Yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. This is stupid. I'm so sorry. This has been so miserable. I mean, it happens. It's just Magic. There's nothing, like, sinister about this. It's not that. It's just every fucking game has been fucking miserable. So stupid. Save, like, 1 where we actually got to play. This is so dumb. This deck has 18 creatures in it. We drew 2 creatures, or 3 creatures, I think, the entire first half of that game, essentially. All but, like, you know, we were like 3 or 4 cards before we started actually drawing creatures above half our deck, so we were like 24 cards left in deck. And then we still managed to almost eke out the win. But then we drew 11 lands. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here for now. Maybe we can come back tomorrow and maybe we'll win out. It depends. But, like, this is so stupid. This is just so miserable for, like, 4 drafts in a row. I can't, like, 1 draft, sure. I can come back from that. 2 drafts can come back from that. 3 drafts was getting a little bit rough, and now this 4th draft is just like, no, fuck off. Arena can bite my ass. Opponents had cool decks. A lot of them were really, really good with lots of rares. So, and then that last opponent, great on them for, like, keeping with it, you know, because we had no pressure whatsoever. We had just all lands, and they were just going lands, am I right, for their stuff while they were still playing things. Ugh. All right, let's open some packs, and then I'll raid somebody. But I am so over this. It's some bullshit. Okay. Yeah, those would be some good rares. I'm also sad that, like, again, you know, some of the drafts where we look like we have found the open lane. Like, I think I've been pretty good at reading the signals, and then there's nothing. That does happen as well, but it's just really annoying when it happens with the car that I was really hoping to play. For the first time. Alright, 66.7% of the set collected here. Vault. Claim. Okay, so let's go raid somebody because I can't take any more of that. I am so sorry. Maybe I'm fragile, but like that's such bullshit. I don't think we kept the wrong hands, thank goodness, but wow, that sucked. Let's go raid Carlo. Is Carlo actually on? Yeah, Carlo's on. Okay, let's raid Carlo. Maybe Arena's being kinder to Carlo. Carlo is our fellow Magic Jank teammate, just a really, really good person. Is doing standard right now, ladder climbing, and hopefully that'll be amazing. If you wish to do limited, there is the Ham TV doing drafts of Lorwyn, and System Magic is doing Lorwyn drafts. So those will be pretty cool. All right. Anyway, I love you all. I hope you have the most wonderful morning, noon, night, afternoon, tea, second breakfast. Yeah, I hope yeah. Sorry, normally I could do it with like 4 drafts in a row, and it's just like, I would like to play this game. Lose or win, I would like to actually play. But most of the time, it didn't feel like games at all. Some of the times that we got wrecked by rares on opponent's side, by like 4 or 5 rares, but like, the point was that our decks weren't even doing their thing. It would have been nice to just at least be able to play some cards, and okay, they beat us with rares, fine, but like, our decks were like stuck on 4 when they were doing their 5th rare, so it was just like, no. Okay, all right, so, but yeah, check out the YouTube. Hopefully there'll be some good stuff up there for you, including that box opening. It's really cool, I think. So, not the most amazing box ever, but still a really cool one. Again, the prices went down after the editor checked them, so just keep that in mind. All right, have a wonderful morning, noon, night, afternoon, tea, second breakfast, whatever time it is for you. I love you, and have a great time. Check out the sponsors if you get a chance, and the YouTube. Love you all. Cheers now. Rating.